starters now for your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes. Starting at power forward, 6'8", number 28, Louis Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Starting at point guard, 6'6", number 77, Luka. The other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story from LeBron James.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Paz make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
Now here's Hachimura. Here's Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. One shot.
One shot.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. And as a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Green with a screen on Doncic. And a deep 3 from Curry. They get it back. Moody on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
The first one falls. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And so he hits both. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Now here's Butler. 27 points his last game. 5 on the clock. He nails it. Man, we're tied.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Pass to Doncic. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. The Warriors, number 1.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Here's Pajemski. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Basket counts.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Green against Hayes. And they doubled up Doncic. Hachimura finds Reeves. And here's Hayes to the middle. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Butler on the wing. Hachimura covering. And it's hammered home by Green.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Outside Pajemski. Now Green. He's defended by Hayes. Green against Hayes. And that one's good. Green.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Second chance effort. And Doncic with the lay-in. Doncic has got 15 points.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for fourth most in NBA history, Clark.
BA, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
First in points off turnovers, and they've got a spot in the top 5 in free throw shooting. Defenses hate to send these guys to the line because they know they'll probably pick up the free points.
Ranking #1 in steals, this team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Lakers lead by 6. Hachimura outside. Here's James on the wing. Hachimura sets a screen. James passes to Hachimura. Butler against Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That's good from Butler. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Green, stolen by Vanderbilt, and it's the Lakers on the break.
LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
VA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players, and he's in that category. One of the all-time greats, and he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
So he gets them both. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And he gets the bucket. Green's got 8 points.
The assist from Jimmy.
The Lakers lead by 7. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, fiery wing, Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Green. Give him 8. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Green.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Outside Vanderbilt. Now James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Pajemski. No points yet. Outside Curry. Here's the teardrop. That shot is off. Good D by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. Oh, and the jam by James.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Curry passes to Green. Pajemski with it. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Moody. Here's Butler. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 6.
Well, I like the way Butler is just patient in his release. Doesn't allow the defender to affect his shot.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
With the assist.
Warriors trail by 8. And here's Curry. Pass to Moody. It's Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. And here's Curry for 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 6.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Now here's Reeves, defended by Pajemski. Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Pajemski. Curry, a screen on Reeves. Left side, Green. Pass to Moody. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Look at that! Oh my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Here's Green. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And it's Green missing.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Doncic with it. Green picks him up. Good work there as it goes. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Butler. Moody from outside. On target from range. Moody's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Pajemski. James can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Butler. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Reeves finds Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Curry. Doncic against Curry. Out to James. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That's good from Butler.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Connects checked in for LeBron. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic outside. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The 3 from Curry. And that's not going to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Warriors trail by 6. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. And it's Hield missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Reeves with a screen on Curry. Back to Reeves. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. Curry surveys. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the officials.
10th in opponent shooting percentage, and in the category of free throw shooting, they're in the top half of the league. I wouldn't call it a strength, but they're not giving away too many points at the line.
And as you said, their defense this season has been rock solid. They don't give up a lot of easy scoring options and put good pressure on the offense. Here's Jackson-Davis, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Right there, Hield creating for his teammate. Unselfish play that time.
Benson, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Hield. Pass to Curry. Out to Hield. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. Carries it down low. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Pass to Post. Now Hield. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Austin Reeves.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. The Lakers lead by 8. Vincent outside. Hachimura left side. His first shot coming late. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Hield with the ball. Vincent picks him up. The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. James is checked in for the Lakers. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Jackson Davis. Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to James. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Hield missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Hield against James. There's the strength of the king.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Curry passes to Green. Inside. Here's Kuminga. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Second free throw, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Vincent. And there it is for him. Curry's got 13 now.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. James, a freight train coming.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And here's Curry for 3. Buries it from 3. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
James against Hield. James, a screen on Curry. Back to James. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
5, that's right. I did not stutter. 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy right now.
Vincent passes to James. Here's the pick. Fires the 3. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that bait.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside Hield. Back to Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Vincent outside. Outside Reeves. It's James on the wing. Reeves finds James. Count it. James has got 25 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. Connect comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. Hield a screen on Hachimura. Back to Pajemski. From deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. Tipped. And he gets it back. Golden State has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the deep man.
Here's Connect. No made baskets yet. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Connect. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Butler against Vanderbilt. Butler passes to Hield. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, number 30, Jordan Goodwin.
Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second
no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Back to Pajemski. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. All right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. LeBron James, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. James outside. Hachimura outside, from outside the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 4. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, BA. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. And here's Hachimura. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Hield with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Hachimura to the inside. Green gets up and powers it down.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Gets stolen by Hield. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. Outside heel. Down low. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Lakers trail by 3. James with the ball. And here's Reeves, guarded by Hield. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Moody. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Doncic, count it.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Hachimura. Outside, Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. And here's Butler outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Warriors, 60.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And they moved the ball so well, finishing in the top third in assists per game. So good at looking for the best shot possible at all times.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Reeves, the pass to James. LeBron at full speed. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 27.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Pass to Green. Now here's Butler. Outside Pajemski. Here's Moody. Takes a three. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
James, right side. Got it. He has 29 now.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Curry passes to Butler. And here's Green from the arc. Again, Green missing.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Curry against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic throwing his weight around.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Outside Moody. The 3-ball. Sinks it from distance. Moody's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh, Doncic with the response.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Outside Moody. Outside Butler. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hachimura against Butler. Doncic outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Moody passes to Green. Shots blocked. Hachimura against Curry. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And the Lakers lead by 5.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here's Butler outside. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Pajemski. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And he makes a first. He's off on the second.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Doncic passes to James. fades and shoots. Hachimura from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler. Here's Butler on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 13 now.
Butler not afraid of getting bodied up on the drive. I mean, he'll work right through that contact and finish at the basket.
Now Doncic. He's got 31 to the inside. And stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Butler soars in to cap off the break.
You got to tag Butler in transition. He's got the quickness and athleticism to shred defenses in the open floor.
James outside. Hayes with a screen to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Left side Reeves. Clock at 4. Pass to James. Over Moody. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Curry. Outside Moody. From deep three-point land. And Curry is good for 3. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Now James. Reeves finds Doncic. Luka against resistance.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Butler on the wing. Butler, he's too much close to the rim.
Butler very aware of the situation there. No time to spare at all. Saves him from the shot clock violation.
Hachimura outside. Now here's Reeves. Defense right on him. Doncic outside. Over Curry. Offensive rebound. Out to James. Shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. With the teardrop. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura. The Warriors also with a sub. Heald's checked in. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Doncic. 5 to shoot. From the low block. Curry with another miss. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Down low. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight. Keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Curry. It's deflected. Outside Reeves. Doncic against Curry. Let's go with a 3. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me No more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Oh, nice shot by Doncic.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
All right, fans, here come your Lakers early.
Vanderbilt checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The Warriors, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Hield. To the middle. Here's Spencer. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Spencer's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. Outside Reeves. Here's James on the wing. From the arc. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Butler. Out to Hield. Puts up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves.
2 minutes remaining.
James, a screen on Hield. Here's Reeves. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
Outside Hield. To the inside. Spencer. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Spencer taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Connects checked in for James. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic left side, inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Pass to Butler. Double team on Butler. Here's Spencer. Off the mark there with a 3. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Butler with the ball. He's got 17. Pass to Spencer. Here's Post. He's marked by Finney Smith. Here's Spencer. Here's Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, a magnificent rejection. Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Reeves. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Post. Here's Spencer. Now here's Butler. A deep 3. There it goes! Big shot at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Let's hear it, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. James.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Hield passes to Kuminga. Here's Post. And here's Jackson-Davis. Outside Curry. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 27 points.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's James. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. James has got 41.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Post. Jackson-Davis with it. Hachimura covering. Outside Curry. Fires it. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 7. Now Vincent. To the paint. Out to Hachimura. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Kuminga against James. Shoots over Kuminga, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
From the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
To the right side. Outside Curry, beyond the arc. Benson grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hachimura outside. It's James on the wing. Vincent outside. James, a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. Vincent. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Curry gets the bucket.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Back to James. Vincent outside. Pass to Hachimura.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
Jackson-Davis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
throw good. Hachimura.
The native of Japan, Hachimura, continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Milton comes in for Vincent. And Golden State also making a switch. Pajemski's checked in for Jackson Davis. And both free throws good for Hachimura. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Pajemski. Takes it inside. Pass to Curry. Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Here's Connect, defended by Pajemski. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Goodwin checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Milton.
Gabe Vincent.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Vincent passes to James. Hayes with a screen on heel to the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry with it. Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. Here's Goodwin, defended by Pajemski. Goodwin passes to James. And here's Vincent. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Curry's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Vincent. Tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry takes it in. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 36 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Goodwin, defended by Pajemski. Inside. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's Healed, missing. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Vincent up top. He's covered by Curry. And it's Vincent off the drive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Some changes for Los Angeles. Reeves is checked in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And Golden State also making a switch. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kuminga. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Heald. Pass to post. Pajemski with it. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Shoots over Curry. No good off the glass. The Warriors have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Pajemski. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
At the line for the Warriors, Pajemski. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here. And no luck that time either. Los Angeles leading by 5. James passes to Hayes. Now Reeves. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. Curry's got 38 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski with it. Picked up by James. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Pulls it from the top of the key. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Here's Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 42 in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to James. Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Podziemski. To tie it up. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Podziemski. Curry against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Double team on James. Three-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Butler. Left side Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Butler surveying the floor. Curry with it. Tries again. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And so Curry nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Now here's Hachimura. Pass to Reeves.
2 minutes remaining in this ball. 2 minutes.
Now Hayes. Green covering. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by James.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Doncic against Curry. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Curry's got 46.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Get used to saying this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Curry against Doncic. Here's Green. It's tipped. James deciding where to go with it. Reeves finds Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
See why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
Here's Doncic. He connects!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Attention fans, now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Curry. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots a fadeaway. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
All right, man. It's bandstand time. Get ready to dance like everyone is watching. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside for Butler. Green, a screen. The shot by Butler, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two, Luka Doncic.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. The second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes, taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game.